Let me know if you can hear me because we have had this issue before. I am just going to go get my primer because it's the first thing, obviously. Everything else is prepped. So, oh, of course, there's something I forget, but it's just here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So it's been a while since I've been on. I do apologize. We're back to Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday lives. And we're back to one video upload a week. My latest video is on the complete dupes of high-end makeup. So certainly if you're interested in that, go and take a look. So this is what I forgot. It's a Smashbox dupe. Definitely take a look at the video I did, guys. It saves you over £290 in dupes of high-end. Now that's not to say if you want high-end, go and buy high-end makeup, but definitely take a look at my video. So this is W7. We're going to start with the primer. I've done all my skincare. Let me know if you can hear me. That's a big thing, okay? I want to make sure everyone can hear me. I know we've been having issues. If you just comment on emoji or something like that, let me know if you can hear me. Chat filter. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me, even if it's an emoji, just let me know. I don't want to start unless somebody can't hear me. We had this issue a while back and I had to restart the live. So just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, guys? Let me know. Just let me know if you can hear me. Type it in the comments. I just don't want to start like we did the last time. And then 15 minutes in, I realized nobody could hear me. So, perfect. Amazing. You can hear me, I take it. Excellent. Okay, so definitely take a look, guys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kira. I do, outside of YouTube, I'm a support worker for autistic and Down syndrome young adults. And here, as you can see on my channel, I do everything makeup. So let's start. So this is like, as it says in the title, guys, Rosy Glow Winter Makeup. So I've gone back to kind of the rosy kind of, you know, just kind of a nice fresh look. So you'll see in all the products, I'll list them. Again, definitely take a look at the video if you're interested in kind of saving this year. The video I have, the latest one, I wanted it to be, you know, something you can start off the year. If you want to look really good, but you want to kind of save your money, there is amazing dupes. So definitely take a look at the video. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for the regulars that come back. And if you're new here, you're very welcome. Okay, guys, this is the Prime Magic from W7. Definitely let me know, guys, what you've been up to. I'm interested to hear as well. This is the Camera Ready Prime Magic, and it's a universal primer. This is a dupe for the Smashbox Prime primer. And I will say, guys, I know there's a lot of grippy primers out now. There's like, when I say grippy primer, I mean like Maybelline have come out like with a primer that if you kind of tap it to your skin, you can see something almost sticks to it. It sticks to it like that. So this actually did that way before any of the other companies did it. So it's W7 Prime Magic, and I'll just show you what I mean. If I do that, you can see, guys, it's quite grippy. So we're going to use that. Let me catch up. Hi, Total Edits. Hi, Lalisa21. How are you? So I'm just going to, and it's clear, guys. You can see it's clear. It feels really nice on the skin. So it's W7, and they are a really good brand for saving money and dupes as well. So my friend yesterday, guys, she has an apple tree, 2 apple trees in her garden. Hi, Candace. And so she gave me about 16 cooking apples. So yesterday I made apple pie. Tomorrow I'm making apple pie. I don't know what else to do with it, guys. So I'm not really, you know, a cook as such, but yeah, I tried it. Sorry, something's deciding to fall in my room. Random. Okay, so I've just really you can see, guys, it gives a bit of a glaze, but if you're thinking, I just don't want to get the grippy primers, you know, they were all last year, 2025. It was grippy primers. Um, this has been around for years, years and years, and it is the Prime Magic Universal. And I will just show you again. I don't mind just showing you. It is a grippy primer, and this is about seven. This has been out 7 or 8 years, so it's not new. But my point is, before we move on, is that those grippy primers, guys, are still quite expensive when you think about it. And Prime Magic, this cost me about £4.50. So yeah, I'll stop going on about it now. Okay, let me check the make apple crisp. I would love new recipes. Honestly, I would love new recipes. The only thing I can't make fresh because I don't have time is the actual pastry. So I've gotten that rollout ready-made pastry, but everything else is going to be made. She has so many apples, she doesn't know what to do with them. So I took like 16 or 17 off her hands. 8 of them is going to somebody in work on Thursday because I mean I've just got too many. So we'll see how that goes. Hi Kelly Story, how are you? Thank you for joining. Girly Rule, hey, how are you? Thank you for the loves, guys. I hope that you're all well, that you all had a good Christmas Eve. For me, I kind of stayed in, watched movies. I watched The Countdown on BBC One in the UK. Ronan Keating was on, and he's from Boyzone from years ago. It was really weird. It was like an evening with Ronan Keating. So that was weird. So all of his old Boyzone songs he sang. So it was really odd. And then I just switched over to ITV to watch the kind of London fireworks. So that was about it. But I promised myself this year I'm not going to say no to anything. So I want to go. I want to go to London next year to see the fireworks. That's just what I want to do. I'm just going to do it. I live in the UK, but I'm from Ireland. I'm from Dublin in Ireland. Um, Hi, Evie. So I'm from Dublin, Ireland originally, but I live in the UK now. Okay, so we've given that primer about 30 seconds to kind of set in, and I try to do that just to kind of let things settle in, and I just actually helps the grip. If I can show you that, guys. So I don't want to underestimate. If you are thinking Maybelline have come out with all these things, which they have, that's a good point. But those gripping primers, guys, they actually are. They retail still for about £12, £12.99. And this is 4. So absolutely, guys, just go for it. Okay. 30s. I'm in my 30s. Okay, that's good. Did I read that again? Dublin, Ireland. Okay. So then, sorry, I'm trying to, but definitely let me know, guys, if you've been here before. If you haven't, you're very welcome. I'll just say again, my name is Kira. I'm a special needs support worker for autistic and Down syndrome young adults, and so obviously here I do makeup as well. I'm from Canada, New Brunswick. Oh, I've always wanted to go there. I've had a few friends that had like a sponsorship for a year in a job there, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. What's the weather like there at the minute? Um, Okay, so again, guys, when your skin changes with hormones, anything like that, with aging, and particularly with hormones and time of the month, you do get those kind of breakouts. This is the Revolution Skin Silk. It's mostly skincare, guys. It's mostly skincare, which is amazing. Anytime you hear serum in a foundation, it's going to be skincare. So mine is an F5, and I will say it's got hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, so that's really good. It's so funny here. The weather at the moment, it's -4 in the UK, which it's never been. I was working to work this morning because I'm about 5-minute walk from work, which I usually just get there. But oh my God, one, I felt like I was ice skating on the road. It was that slippy. And two, it was just so cold. It was so cold. I'm your daddy. Did you work over Christmas? Yes. Unfortunately, my mum couldn't come here for various reasons. So I worked over Christmas, which is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. I've never worked over Christmas in my life. So Christmas Day, I was with them. We call it St. Stephen's Day in Ireland, but it's called Boxing Day, which is the next day I was working. It was just weird. It was really weird. So it was kind of not a lonely Christmas, but certainly a different Christmas. So I hope I don't have to do that again. I'd love to work for myself or something like that, but I don't know what I'd do, to be honest. A lot of my friends do, you know that is it MLM? Kind of like is it network marketing or something? They work off of Facebook and things. One of them is in Thrive, is that what it's called? Thrive. And another one does I didn't even think Avon was still going, but yeah, there's an Avon as well that they do. So Thrive, I think, is vitamins and all that kind of thing. One of them does Avon. If you look back at my channel, I tried Juice Plus for a while. Now, the Juice Plus was really good, but I just wasn't comfortable kind of selling it all the time to people, because if they want it, they want it. But I don't have that personality to say, get this, get. Some people are amazing and they just, they can sell anything, but I feel really self-aware so yeah, a lot of my friends do, and they do really well out of it, but they don't, it's not something I could do. But again, they can work from home, so I guess it suits them. Um, do you have kids? No, I don't. I had a little, I've had one in the past, which wasn't able to kind of carry through, which is a long time ago. But no, I'd love them though. I love kids. Before I was a support worker, I was in teaching in kindergarten and then in primary school, elementary. Well, you got next year off. Hopefully you can enjoy it then and spend time. Absolutely. I'm just planning to do something amazing next year. I don't know what it is yet, but yeah, I made a resolution. My friend was saying, Sophie was saying, what's your resolutions for next year? And I said, I'm just not going to say no to opportunities. I'm not going to be scared to do things, because that just stops you, hesitation, I think, can be a thing. It just stops you doing things. Okay, so that's it. That's the serum on, guys. And I say serum because it is a lot of skincare. So that's great to have that. Oh, thank you, Candice. I really appreciate it. Tassos, I hope you're doing. Hi, Tassos. I hope you're doing okay too. I'm okay, thank you. Doing better than I was. Thank you for asking. So this is just the Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm just going to pop that around the skin, and it was a really good color match. So Revolution, I don't know if you have them in Canada or America, but Revolution are a very popular drugstore makeup in the UK and Ireland. They do everything: eyeshadow palettes, mascara. They've started doing like serum foundations, which are hugely just skincare. And I think that's, anything that you can add to skincare, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, I mean, amazing. But do let me know, guys, where you're from, what you're doing. Canada sounds amazing. I've been to Boston, New York, San Francisco. I've never really traveled to Canada. I have a friend who is from New Zealand, but she's been in the UK for quite a while now. She hasn't gone back home. She's hoping to soon, but she hasn't gone back home yet. But what are everybody else's New Year's resolutions? That's something I wanted to ask people. What are your never? Yes, that's good thinking. Always follow through. Absolutely. Can you wish me luck? I have to go to my gymnastics competition. Oh, amazing. That sounds amazing. The best of luck, honestly. What are you going to be doing? Is it I can imagine a competition. Yeah. The best of luck with that for sure. I hope you have really good luck with that. Positive thoughts for that. How's the swimming going? It was really annoying. So I ended up doing Pilates, and the only reason is I do overnights on my support work. So night work, and the night work, the day it's on, they switch the swimming to. So I can't make it. I can't make it. It's so frustrating. I can go swimming, but like free swimming, but the actual class I wanted to go to is on the night that they switched it to the night for whatever reason that I'm on an overnight too. So I had to do a different class. So yeah, it was frustrating. Thank you. I'm performing on bean bars and vault. Wow. Have you been doing that for very long? That sounds amazing. Bean bars and the vault. So guys, you can see you don't need a lot, and you can see it kind of is a really good color match to the skin. Always check your neck as well. Very, very good color match. So now what I'm going to do is go in with the concealer, my e.l.f., and this is the Hydro Camo Concealer. They have the normal camo concealer, but the Hydro is for hydro is for dry skin. So I'm trying to kind of put the moisture back in, particularly now with the weather here, guys. It's so dry, it's icy, the rain, everything is kind of just, it does damage the skin. So you haven't been doing it for very long, Candice. Wow. But you enjoy it, obviously. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. But do let me know, guys, how you're doing. That's great, Candice, that you're doing that. Gymnastics is really, really interesting. Tassos, how have you been? How's everything going with where you're living and everything now? So as you can see, guys, you don't need a lot. And what you'll find is, even though it looks like I haven't got a lot on, you'll see when I start to warm it up how much you get. So you do get a lot for your money here. This is what it looks like. It's the e.l.f. Camo Hydro Concealer, and Hydro is just hydrating. There's one with a black lid, and that's just the normal e.l.f. concealer. So what I do is I just warm it up like this. The gymnastics, I think, is something I should have, I think I would have loved to do in school. What year are you in, Candace? Are you in high school? Okay, so I'm just doing that so that when we put the brush on again, it's only doing about 30% of the work. So tell me, guys, what your resolutions are. What are your resolutions? Or what have you done for, what did you do for New Year's? Maybe you went out. Maybe you went out for New Year's. I stayed in and watched the fireworks display. I've been going to Blenheim Palace quite a lot, which is quite close to where I live, and it's got really nice gardens that you can just walk around and get some exercise, but it's nice to just kind of walk around the grounds there. Okay, so as you can see, it does blend in really quick, and you don't get that dryness that sometimes concealer can give you. So that's why I get the hydrating one. So we're going to be going for like a rosy glow today, guys. I'm going kind of old school, super old school. These have been around for quite a while. These are the e.l.f. and it's the multi-chrome multi-sticks. So this is in, I say that now, and it's in Spellbound, and this is what it looks like. But multi-chrome just means that you can use it on the lips and use it on the cheeks. So we're going to see how that goes. Can you say hi, Evie? I broke my leg on. Oh, no way. Oh, gosh, that doesn't sound good. Evie, how did that happen? At the moment, I'm not working this week. From tomorrow, I'll start doing things, renew my passport, and whatever comes, I'll probably tell you in a future life. Sure, sounds good, Tassos. Best of luck with all of that. Did you watch the fireworks with a bottle of champagne? That's funny because a colleague of mine gave, you know, those little, I think you can get about 2 glasses out of the champagne, which is nice, to everybody with a card. So I had that, but it was like, it's a really nice one, but it was like maybe this size, and you get 2. So yeah, I had that. You slipped in your kitchen. Oh my goodness, on your hoverboard. Oh. Did you have to go to the, I suppose if you broke your leg, you had to go to the hospital, I guess. So you're housebound at the minute, I imagine. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is and definitely take a look. Hi yourself. How are you? Thank you for joining. You're housebound. Yeah. Okay. Definitely take a look, guys. If you're looking to save money, I did a complete high-end dupes video very recently. And you save about £290. What I do is I go through what the high-end price is in each section and what the low end and what you save. And by the time you get to the end of it, guys, I think we got to like £290 in savings. Now, that's not to say don't go and get the high end, but when you're doing kind of the new year, maybe you want to focus your money somewhere else. Maybe you want to save for something else. So if you still want to do the makeup, you can still get these really good dupes. Hi Kaya, how are you? It's good to see you. You didn't, oh Tassos, did she say she sprained it? I thought she said she broke it. Ah, I thought she said she broke her leg. Did she say she sprained? Let me just check on the comments. I think she said she broke it. Yeah, she said can you say hi, Evie? I broke my leg. So I think she did. I'm glad you're doing well, Kaya. That's really good. So this is the Collections Mattifying Powder enriched with vitamin E. You can see it's got an SPF 20, which is quite rare for a kind of a powder to have. And it's I don't know where my thoughts were going there. Sorry, guys. Mattifying powder, SPF 20. I said that already. So I know it does look really white, but it's not going to take the color away. It's transparent, which means when you brush it on, it's not going to take any color away. I'm glad you're good, Kaya. How's school? Yourself, where are you from? I'm from Ireland, Dublin in Ireland. Okay, so I'm just going to get my brush. Tassos, Happy New Year. Kaya, good night. Oh, are you going, Tassos? So that's a shame. Okay, well, definitely let me know how you go. Okay, I hope you're all right. Okay, so this is it, guys. You can see it does come out white, but you can see what I mean. It doesn't change any color, or so yes, it's quite pale, but it doesn't change the color. It just modifies everything. Okay. Oh, Tassos, I hope I hope you have a good rest of your week. Next week. I am from India, from Calcutta. Oh, did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Tomorrow you go back to school. Okay, Kaya, I know. It must be kind of a shock when you have all that time off for Christmas and New Year and then you have to go back to school. I remember that. It was great to have all the time off, and then kind of suddenly going back to school was always a shock to the system. Yourself said, Steve said, hi, hi. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is the Super Matte Fix. There's no flashback. It's a Huda Beauty dupe, so I will say definitely go and look at the dupe video I did. I saved so much money. That's not to say, I'll keep saying that if you want to get high end, go ahead. But if you're kind of looking to save, certainly take a look at the video. But Tassos, have a great night. Okay, so this is it. It's Revolution's pink baking powder. Super matte fix. So there's no flashback. Basically, if you want some kind of photos or selfies, there's no flashback whatsoever, which is great. Did you get anything for Christmas? Yes, I got clothes. My mum got me the Pandora charms. I didn't realize how much she sent me there. She got me like 4 or 5 new ones, which I wasn't expecting. She got me the snowflake. She got me a musical note with my name. Yeah, that's the snowflake, like the diamond snowflake. Musical note with my name. There's more there. Gosh, guys. She got me the moon, and then it has my name engraved. I wasn't expecting it at all. And then she got me one other one, a key, because I've just recently moved house. I say recently, just last year. She got me a little key, to represent a new kind of beginning. I wasn't expecting that at all. So yeah, and she got me vouchers and things like that. So what time is it in Ireland? It's 24 minutes past 7 at night. What did you get, Kaya? What did you get for Christmas? So that's what we're going to do, guys. It has a little sifter. The only thing I would say is it would be nice if it had like a twist cap so you could just control the amount. So we're just going to pop this in here. Just want to show you guys so you can see it. I don't need a lot, guys. I just go under the eyes with this. Very nice gifts. Looks very pretty. I like charms. I think I love Pandora because you can really get like a bracelet that really is personal to you. So there's so many charms out there. And there's a shamrock for Ireland as well. That's quite nice. I've got one for my dog that passed away quite a long time ago, but it has a little paw and it says always in my heart. Like there's some really nice things you can get. So and they're always coming out with Pandora are always coming out with new charms as well, so that's nice. What else, Kai? What did you get for Christmas? And what did everybody else get for Christmas? Okay, so today, guys, we're going to go in with the Natasha Denona again. This is the mini rose palette, so we're definitely going to kind of make it nice and rosy and kind kind of just a nice wintry look, basically. Okay. Um, okay, let me just pop the lid back. I have to clean my room tonight, guys, from top to bottom. I've got everything organized, but I need to do the cleaning. So that's going to be done. Okay, so now we're going to go on with Drunk Elephant, and this is the anti-pollution sunshine drops, and they're great because you can put them over powder, which saves a lot of time as well. Oh, I got some necklaces, water bottle, and a plushie. Oh, I love the plushies. And a top and pants and some to have my necklaces on. Oh, that's nice. That sounds really nice. And stuff for your necklaces yourself. How are Irish girls beautiful? I'm sure lots of girls around the world are beautiful. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to show you. I warm it up on the skin like that. And then some people take their brush, and I think I've said that before, and they literally start to go around the face. I like to dot it. So just because it controls it a bit more. I should have brought my water. I can feel myself getting thirsty. I should have tied my hair up for this. Hi, Aries. How are you? That's my star sign as well. How are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, so all I'm going to do is get my Real Techniques contour brush. I've had a friend of mine, guys, and she's going on to Shein, and she's finding really good deals on Shein. It's like a website. I'm sure you all know what it is by now, for clothes, makeup, household, but they do a lot of nice clothes. She's gotten a really nice winter jacket. Really, really nice. So we're just going to, now I'm not going to contour. This is just a bronze. So we're just going to do it that way, connect it all. And then just make sure it goes right back to the hairline as well. I'm good, Aries 0607. You look very beautiful even if you don't wear a lot of makeup, but thank you for that. I'm sure everybody, I don't really feel like anybody needs makeup. I kind of find it just fun to do. It's fun to do. Makes you feel confident, I think. Okay, so you can see, guys, it really does blend in quite nicely. A bronze, if you don't know, is more for say you want, like, you look like you've got a tan where the sun naturally hits your face. A contour is going to bring in the cheekbones. It's going to change kind of the look of your face. So you can do both with this. Aries, I want to hug you. Kaya, ooh, and I got it. What poster did you get? What poster did you get? I'd be interested to know that. Okay. I got some vouchers too from Amazon, which is dangerous for me because I can go on and get so many things. Sephora as well, which is, I like Sephora. I got like the skincare side from Sephora. Okay, so that's it. Ooh, of a singer. Nice. Okay, so that's it, guys. You can obviously go in like with say like a bigger brush and blend that in a bit more. I'm just going to kind of remove the excess here. Okay, just removing the excess there. Again, I'll show you the eyeshadow palette we're going in with. It's the Natasha Denona Rosy Glow, and Mini Rose palette. And I thought it was really, really appropriate because we're going with a Rosy Glow wintry look today. So that's what we're doing. I should have brought water, guys. I can feel like I should have just got water, but we're not gonna think about that. And I got a gift card to get my ears pierced. Wow, I like that. That sounds. Are you looking forward to that? Aries, I like wearing makeup, and every time I ask my brother if he likes it, he says no. Oh, well, it's up to you, really, isn't it? If your brother doesn't like it, that's fine. It's really to make sure that you're happy, isn't it? So this is the NARS, guys, Laguna, and this is their mini. It's the NARS original. And it's like a mini version. I wanted to test it out, so this is just the mini. As you can see, it's quite small, but it's their bronzer, and it does work really well with these drops, and that's what it looks like. So we're going to get the contour brush again, and we're just going to go over. Aries, you're 7. Ah, so you're just starting out. Do you need makeup when you're 7? Do you think you need it? I think just enjoy being you when you're 7. Of course you can have it. I don't think you need it. You just enjoy being young and being you. What are your favorite things to do? Maybe I will this week or next week or in some time, but my dad said maybe this week. Yeah, do it. Only if you want to, because I know ear piercing it's quite a permanent thing, isn't it? It's quite a permanent thing. So yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, guys, it's quite a good color match. And I got the smaller one just to see if I liked it. I tend to, and I'm glad I did, guys, because I tend to reach for other ones a bit more. So I rotated my makeup on purpose this week because yeah, I just wanted to make, use what you have basically. Okay. Okay, so I'm just making sure that's all in. Um, you got a lot from mystery bags. What are they? I've never heard of those before. I've heard of them like with makeup brands doing mystery bags, but that sounds nice. What I'm going to do, guys, because I can see it's kind of stuck to set, and that could be the heat in my house today. So what I'm going to do is go back in with the bigger brush, the Big Bertha, and I'm just going to warm that up to the skin like that, just like that. Okay, so that's it. It's kind of made it look a bit more natural, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to go in with the e.l.f. and this is the monochrome multi-stick, like this, and this is what it looks like. So be super careful. What I'm going to do is warm it up on the skin just so you can see what it looks like. There's a twist cap as well, so you can just see that. Let me just, that's what you're getting, and let's just right that like that. So we're going to be super careful, and we're just going to, you can see, guys, look at that. So we are going to use a brush. Now it says you can put it on your lips, but we're going to test it out. It's been a long time since I used it. We're going to test that out on the cheeks with a brush. So I'm going to be using this brush, and we're just going to use our fingers to just go upwards, just to kind of warm it up a little bit. And then we're going to go in with it. I might go in with my foundation brush because I did not realize, I forgot how strong that is, guys. Look at that. Wow. So this is what we put on, and this is what we get. So massive color payoff, huge color payoff. I think I said earlier, Aries, how old I was. If it's like, if a store does not want something, they can put it in a mystery bag, and after you can buy it, it's like $10 and see it's, oh, I see. That's good. I'm going to go really light with this because you could see, guys, what we got. Now this side is actually doing it a lot better. Okay. All right. Okay. This side just seemed to kind of take it a bit more. We're going to just use whatever we have here and just dot that up. I am going to do my brows when we do the eyes. Hi, Zubar. That's okay, Aries. If you look back, I'm just trying to get through the makeup, but absolutely, that's fine. So you can see it really just gives that natural rosy glow. There's no kind of falseness about it. This is the color you would get if you blush. So, and then we're going to set that with the Primark Look Sangria. So that's really going to help. We're also going to pop this on the lips and then go over that. You can say anything you want, Aries. It's absolutely fine. I think somebody was saying hello to you back there. Someone was saying hello. Yes, yourself too was saying hi to you, Aries, I think, if that's what you mean, a minute ago. Bye, yourself too. She's just going. Okay. So we're going to team these up, guys. This is the Revolution Pout Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss. So it plumps the lips. So you do get a little bit of a tingly feeling. And this is the good night yourself too. Thank you for joining. And we're going to put this on first. So what we're going to do is do that afterwards. I do want to show you the Sangria from Primark. If you don't know Primark, if you're looking from the US or Canada, Primark is like, I guess it would be kind of like Walmart or Allgreens, CB's, something like that, but it does clothes and it does makeup. So it does both. It's called Primark in the UK, and it's called Pennies in Ireland. So this is what I got. It's super, super. What do you mean? You were saying hi to yourself? Oh no, sorry. Yourself is his name on his, like, he's called yourself too, and he was saying hi to you. He said hi, Aries. If you see, he's just above you. The comment you just put, he's the comment above you. He was just saying hi to you. That's just his username. Okay, so this is it, guys. Look at that, and let's just look at that, guys. Wow, you get a lot there. So this is called Sangria. We're going to be super light, super, super light. I will say with both of these products, you do get a lot of kind of, staying power. I'm going to focus more up here because even though we focused up here, you can see how far that one went down. So let's just focus that. I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to get a clean brush because I think even using the same brush might even intensify, and we don't want to intensify it too much. The one that I said, what do I say now? It might be, yeah, he just said hi to you a while, I think maybe 2 minutes ago. He's the comment just above your last one. He said, hi, Aries. Okay, so I'm going to go in just to be extra careful, guys, because look how kind of bright this is. But I wanted to use it, guys, because it's perfect for winter. I'm going to show you guys what you get. Look at that. Now, this is me going super, super light. And we're just going to, don't forget, you can always go in with a bigger brush. We're going to bring that right up the cheekbone. Right up the, you can see, you actually get a bit of a highlight, guys, if I turn. A bit of a highlight. Now, it does come in different shades, but maybe Primark might be available online to maybe other countries. I'm not quite sure. But definitely take, so that's that, guys. We are going to blend that out because I know it's a little bit harsh. We're going to go back in with the blending brush. Aries, I mean, I liked and subscribed. Okay, sorry, Aries, if I misunderstood. Thank you so much for that. So all I'm doing, this is the e.l.f. Total Face Brush. We might go in actually with another brush, but that's what you get. We're going to go in with a bigger brush just to kind of soften it a bit. So that's what you get. Okay, so you can, I like that, but if it's too intense for you, you can always kind of go back. So I'm actually, guys, I'm not going to go back in. If I need to go back in, I will, but look what the color we get, and I haven't even gone back in, guys. So you definitely get value for money with this. Oh, you've got a cat. I had a cat, and it's really weird. I think they adopted me when I lived in a house when I first came to the UK, and I was there about 3 months, and then I think the owners of the house had like a cat flap at the door, and one day I came home from work and it was just on my bed, and I thought, okay, and I let it out, and then literally just every day from there it just stayed around. And so yeah, it was nice. What's your cat's name? So you can see, guys, what I mean. We didn't even go back in, and we got a really good amount on both. So, but yeah, I like cats. My friend has a cockapoo called Tara, dog. She's really, really sweet. Really sweet. But no, I love cats. Okay, so you can see, guys, I didn't even need to blend that one. So you definitely get good money for that. So that's what it looks like. Nice packaging. And it is Sangria. So that's what that one is. Now we're going to just pop on some, eye primer. Olaf, that's a really, what color is your cat? That's a really nice name. Okay, what I'm going to do is pop on my primer and then we'll do the brows. And my primer is Profusion. It's the pigment base. Now it comes in a concealer color, but I like to get the white because it just shows more. Oh, how old? Is it a he or a she? That's really nice. What we're going to do is just pop a little bit here. A little bit goes a long way, guys. So while this is drying on the skin, it's a he. Oh, nice. Have you had it very long? What we're going to do, just pop this on. And now you'll see it does go white, but it warms to the skin. So it's going to look a little bit ghostly, but it does warm to the skin. Now you can either use a brush or you can use your finger. The warmth of your finger sometimes helps a little bit more. So we're just going to get, and we're just going to dab that in. And this is going to help your eyeshadow stay on for at least 9 hours. And that's just, I'm just telling you from experience. So what I'm going to do, now I know what that looks like, guys, but you will see in about 60 seconds, this tones down extremely quickly. Now I'm putting it up there as well. And then what I do is I get a clean eyeshadow brush or a sponge. You can get a sponge as well. And it will go down. I used to use this in makeup artistry, particularly with brides, because it lasted all day. So you'll see it calm down. Don't worry, it is going to calm down. You think it's a he? Oh. Sorry if you can hear the airplanes there. I'm about 5, well, no, I'd say 10 minutes away drive from the Oxford airport. So it can be noisy sometimes. So that is going to calm down. Don't worry. It is going to calm down. Okay. The red lipstick from last time, did it take long to come off? Yes, about 6 minutes. And then I went into work the next day, and you'll never guess, one of my colleagues was looking at me wear it, and I was like, what's going on? And I looked in the mirror, and little tiny red little dots were there. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. That was the, if I remember rightly, that was the, oh, what was the company name? DJS Beauty in Scarlet. Yeah, it took so long to come off. Can I tell you why I named my cat Olaf? Of course, of course. So as you can see, guys, this is going to tone down eventually, so don't worry, but it will. Profusion are great. It will keep on that eye makeup for a long time. Okay, so we're just going to do the same on the other side. Now, of course, guys, you could use a brush if you wanted to. Absolutely. So I'm just, now you could kind of only put it here. It just depends how much, where you're going to put your eyeshadow. But this will really calm down. And in the meantime, while that's getting sticky, we can do the eyebrows. But I think pets really do make a huge difference to your life. Even my friend said, my friend Sophie, if she didn't have Tara, I mean, they do just, they really do, you know, just keep you company. They just make you feel better, I think. They're really nice. So that is going to tone down, guys. I will say that now. So what I'm going to do with my brows, this is the Revolution, and it's the brown, medium brown, and it's their pencil and brush. So the brush kind of pushes them into place, and then the pencil then obviously puts it, you know, the right color on, because he's white like Olaf, the snowman from Frozen. I love that. I love that movie, Frozen. I love it. One of my favorite movies. And Frozen 2 as well. Yeah, I can see why, especially if he's a white cat. That makes complete sense. That's lovely. That's really nice. What Christmas movies did anybody watch, if you watched Christmas movies? For me, it's not Christmas until you watch Elf. I know. That's how I feel. Elf and Home Alone. There's a Home Alone 3 my friend was talking about, but it's a different actor. Home Alone 1 and 2 with Macaulay Culkin, I think they were the best. But when it got to Home Alone 3, there was a completely different actor and family, and it just didn't make sense. So, Do you watch K-pop? Demon Hunters. No, I don't, but I've heard of it. I have heard of it, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably one of the only people that needs to catch up. It's like I saw it's like the Hunger Games, and I say that because there was a quote on Instagram, am I the only 1% in the world that hasn't watched one episode of the Hunger Games? And I haven't watched one episode of the Hunger Games. So it's just things like that. But I have heard of K-pop Demon Hunters. I want to see it. I don't know the songs. Sorry, guys. Yes, Home Alone. Yes. Yeah, the first one and the second one, I think, are good. Just brushing them into place, guys. Don't be afraid to take your time with brows because they can be really tricky. Don't be afraid. Okay. So you can see even as we're talking, guys, how much that tones down. Aries, can you search a song for me, please? I can probably afterwards, but not right now, but I could afterwards. If you just leave it in the comments, I'm sure I could. Okay, so we're just brushing them there, upwards and outwards. But what guys is your favorite Christmas film? One that I've never seen that is, and it's a really, oh gosh, it's Gone with the Wind, and there's another one I haven't seen that I want to. It's an much older one. I can't because I'm on my phone. That's why I haven't got like I can't come out of it and search, but I can certainly search for it afterwards. So on the live, I can't. When I come out of the live, I can, but not when the. So we're just going to start at the beginning. You can see, guys, be so careful with this because it does get darker as you go ahead, obviously. And only put it really where you need it, basically. Okay. And then what I do sometimes is I go back in with the brush. Yes, afterwards I can. Trading Places, kind of an old movie. I haven't heard of that one. There's one that I want to watch, and don't think it's necessarily Christmas. It's John Candy and the guy that was in Father of the Bride. And I think they meet accidentally and they have to travel somewhere for work and they're complete opposites and they have to stay together and it's like they're complete, John Candy and, what's his name? I want to see that. I saw it advertised at Christmas. I don't think it's a Christmas movie really, but it was advertised over Christmas. I know this guy and I've seen him in films. John Candy, and he's got white hair. He went grey quite early in life, but now it's kind of white, and he's in it too. I wish I could remember his name, but that's one I want to see. Okay, we're just going to go back here. What time is it, guys? 10 to 8. Okay. I've got a doctor appointment in the morning, so I have to get some stuff ready for that. Feel like I'm at the doctor's a lot lately, so this is a really important one tomorrow. So. Okay, so they're never going to be exactly the same, guys. You know, that's just something with brows, so don't be put off by that. But just what I would say is just follow the brow. Don't put it where there isn't any. Even if it makes a really good shape, because obviously if you go outside or the environment where there isn't any, it's just going to come off. So I would say always just follow the natural shape, even if it is kind of not exactly the same. Okay. Alone Mizandi. Nice makeup. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for joining. So I'm just going to then bring those up a bit more. John Candy and Steve Martin's not Steve Martin. Steve Martin, yeah, is it? Yeah. He's recently been in a series with Selena Gomez. But yes, I can't remember the name of it, but I always wanted to see it. Aries, he isn't here anymore. John Candy isn't, no, he's not. Bless him, he did pass away quite young. Okay, So you're never going to get them exactly the same. That's just natural with brows, guys. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Everybody has, you know, non-exact, basically non-identical brows. It's just how things are. But just kind of make the best of the shape. Okay, so we're just going to leave that as it is, and we're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. So this was it, guys. And I wanted, yes, planes, trains, and automobiles. That's it. It just looks really kind of funny. I think he had like a part, a very small part in Home Alone 2 as well. He gave the mum a lift back in his van. Yeah, he was a really nice actor, I think, in person. So this is perfect for the rosy kind of wintry glow, guys. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Rose Palette. And if you want to try Natasha Denona, guys, and you don't want to spend a huge amount of money, these are £22 on Cult Beauty in the UK. So yeah, that's something I think I'm going to watch on a day off when I've got a day off. With hot chocolate or something, I'll just sit on the sofa and watch that. I need a new Netflix binge series, so let me know, guys. A new Netflix binge. I need that too. When I say binge, something to just watch. This is what we have now to cut the crease, guys. We're going to use this one, and I'll just swatch it for you. We're just so it's very light, but it will cut that crease for us. So I'm just going to get my e.l.f. brush. So we're just going to go into this one here. This is the e.l.f. Fluffy brush. This is what it looks like on the brush. I hope I'm not keeping you guys. I know it's just before the week starts, so I did come on at 7 p.m. for that reason, because I know, the week is starting. People are going back to school and work and things like that. And even if you're not, I'm sure Mondays are super busy for people. So you can see how quick this is. So this just cuts the crease, and what that means is it separates the lid from the top of your eye. So it just separates both. Now I go a little bit above just because I've got slightly hooded eyes. And what that means is hooded eyes is the color kind of tends to stick more here. So if I look ahead, it will go. So I probably, that's why I go up a bit further. So we're just going to do that. And then the lips. I hope I haven't kept you guys too long. I know, as I said before, Sundays, as you can see, Tassos and Kaya had to go. I know it's definitely a day when my lives are a little bit quieter. Mondays and Wednesdays tend to be a little bit busier, but I do understand. What kind of stuff do you like? I probably can recommend something. I like the 90s movies. I like comedies. I'm really into comedies. I do like Steve Martin. I've watched his movies. I like Father of the Bride. He's been in other ones. I like the series he's in with Selena Gomez. Yeah, there's a couple of I do like comedies. I think in the world we're in, why kind of look at something that's going to bring you down? And I do know that there's obviously there's documentaries and things out there, but the world we're in right now, we need something to kind of lift us up, don't we? So I do like comedies for that reason. I like Adam Sandler, but he hasn't brought out a comedy in a long time. Adam Sandler is really, really funny, I think. Okay. Okay, I think we've kind of separated, we've warmed up the eyes with that. What I'm going to do now is go onto the outer V, and the outer V is literally just the outer V of the lid. This is the darkest color in here, and I'm going to swatch it. Cheaper by the dozen, I've seen that. Yeah, that's funny too. 1 and 2. Shahid Sanjeev message retracted. Aries said hi. So this is what it looks like, guys. And I actually, if you're wondering why I'm doing it with my finger, because it's so strong, I actually place it with the finger, and then I go in with a brush, and then I warm it up because it's that strong. So I go in with a clean brush. We're going to do the same thing on the other end. Happy Gilmore, his made Happy Gilmore. Doodle, your hair is pretty. Thank you. It takes about an hour and a half to do. My dad and mum have super curly hair. I got in between. I don't know why. When I was younger, it was super curly and blonde. And then as I got older, it kind of didn't want to be straight, but didn't want to be curly. So I either do it curly or I do it straight. one or the other. But thank you for the compliment. So as you can see, I did just do it with my hands. We're now going to go in with the DJS Beauty Fluffy Brush. And all I'm going to do, gosh, guys, I need a drink of water. I will be getting that when I go off. Now all we're going to do is just bring that inwards. And it's just going to give a little bit of a smokiness, not too much. A little kind of smokiness to the end. Did you read my other comment that's over the one that I said hi? Let me check, because if you know me, Aries, I tend to chat. Us Irish people will just chat and chat. Let me see. Oh, your cat has a new spot in the kitchen. I did. Sorry. What spot does she like or he like in the kitchen? Doodle, my hair is super curly and thick. It takes like 3 hours to do. I'd love to have either really, really thick curly hair or just straight hair. So I always have to do one or the other. Even if you see some of my videos, guys, when I don't have time, you'll see what I mean. Some of my videos, unfortunately, if I don't have time, but I still want to do something for YouTube, you can see what I mean. But from now on, guys, new year, I'm just making, even if I just straighten my hair, do something and walk out the door, that's what I'm going to do. I'm really going to make the effort this year. Okay. So that's that. A little bit of smokiness, not too much. Blonde and curly is nice. So you were a natural blonde. I was up until I was about 9 or 10. Yeah. Really, really bright blonde. Mum is blonde and blue eyes. Dad is dark and dark hair, dark eyes, and everything. So, right. So what we're going to do is go in with this really shimmery one, just not to forget the shimmer. And this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys, and then we can go on to the lips. So we're just going to place that in here, and it just gives the whole kind of lifts up the eye. And you see, it just makes that difference. His spot is next to the toaster on the microwave. Oh, I like cats because they're sort of half independent and then kind of they're also house kind of pets. So you don't feel as guilty leaving them than when you do with a dog. Dogs are so family orientated, which is nice. But then, if you don't have someone to mind them or walk them, it can be hard because they get lonely quite quickly. Whereas cats aren't like to be independent, don't they? So they can live outdoors and indoors. So that's okay, so that's what we're doing, guys. We're just doing a little bit of a highlight there, and it just kind of lifts it up a little bit. And now we're going to go on with mascara. So like definitely winter, but you have your kind of shimmer too. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Again, I would really, now if you're not into pinks, guys, look up Natasha Denona because they have greens, they have browns. This doesn't have to be necessarily what you get, but I thought I'd do, pink is a nice color for everybody. Make pink work for you, if you like that color, but you also see that I did a bit of a smoky eye as well, so that was quite nice. Okay, I really need a drink, so when I get off, I can just feel, when you talk too much. Everyone says that I talk too much. Your cat's an inside cat. Okay. Eyes are popping bright. That's kind of what I wanted on the inside because it kind of lifts it up a little bit. Right. So I've got 2 mascaras, guys. I've got a mascara to show you in a new video. But the 2 that I've been using, the one I want to show you is I've got Rimmel Day Tonight, but this is the Rimmel Scandalize Wow Wing. So if you're somebody that can't wear false lashes, this is perfect. So we're going to do that. Now, I was about to say something, guys, my brain. Okay, yes, it's gone. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So what I'm going to do is, obviously in longer form content, I can come on and come off again with the mascara. So, but yes, we're going to use a little smaller mirror so we can really see the eyes, and it's easier. So it'll be a minute or 2 to get the mascara on. We can wait, get a drink. Oh, it'll go downstairs and stuff. It'll take too long. I won't be too much longer now, but yeah, I will remember that for Wednesday's live or Monday's live tomorrow. I'll remember the water. Let me know if you prefer this lighting, guys. I think it works a bit better, but let me know. Okay, So this is the Rimmel Scandalized. There's a blue and a purple. The purple lid is waterproof. So just to let you know. He jumped out the upstairs window once. That was a couple of months. Was he okay? They always say cats land on their feet, but oh my gosh. Yeah. I can imagine that must have given you a bit of a fright. Hi, Kaya. That's okay. That's all right, Kaya. I understand. It's probably a busy night Sunday getting ready for school. I understand. I'm just going to do this as quick as I can, guys, because I know watching somebody do mascara isn't probably the most interesting thing. That's why on longer form content, I can always come back. But are you looking forward to next week, Kaya? I know going back to school, like I said before, even going back to work after having some time off is a shock to the system. The lighting is not that good. Well, I am in the middle of trying to change that. These are newer lights, which are a very good brand. And I actually got a refund on the one to the top because it just wasn't working, as you can see, like I wanted it to. So, but newer lights, you're looking at about £85. So I have to be super careful, guys, particularly when, I'm just making my way in the world. So I have to be very careful on what I spend. But certainly I do have a plan this year to, very soon into the year, not too long, to kind of change the lighting system as well. If I put the light on, if I show you, I just don't think it's as good. You can see it's not that great. So I prefer to have the lights. Aries, he was shaking when we brought him inside. I can imagine. Did you have? And he was out there for a while because we weren't at home. Oh my gosh. Did he have to go to the vet or anything? So I could stay here, guys, and do mascara for a long time. I would say if you do 2 or 3 more coats, you would get a false lash effect. I will just say that. But I appreciate, guys, you don't want to see me for another 5 minutes put mascara on. So we will move to the other eye. But I do want to say shout out to Rimmel. Wow, what's it called? Scandalized. Shout out to them, guys, because it's great. I'm just going to pop this back in, and it's great as well if I show you because it doesn't take a huge amount of product out. That's another really good thing. So you can see there, and I like the shape of the brush too. But yes, I will do the other eye because I know it's getting late, guys. I appreciate that. My lips are dry. Even though I put Vaseline on, my lips just feel really dry. Oh, of course, there'd be something that we would do. I'll get a sponge for that. I have been putting Vaseline on, but I think it's going outside, then going back in, then going back out in the weather. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. We will fix that. We couldn't afford the vet, so we kept an eye on him. Perfection takes time. And he was also really tired and he slept everywhere. Oh my, well, it must have been quite a shock for him, you know. The vet fees, though, are so expensive these days, so I understand that. Okay, I'm just going to try and get rid of that. Oh, that's okay. It didn't take too long. Okay, so as you can see, guys, if I stayed a bit longer with that, you would certainly get a false lash effect. What I'll do is I'll do a video just on this mascara so you can see. I can then come back on and off again. You can see what you get. But that's kind of the gist of the mascara. If I just go in a bit here. We're going to move on to lips. Okay. Okay, let me just get for that. Where did I put it, Kira? Okay. I'm the type of person with everything that I put something somewhere safe. We're just going to leave it here for now because, oh, found it. Okay. Oh, so how is he now? Is he okay now? Or was that a long time ago that happened? Okay, so now, guys, we're going to move on to lips. We're going to use that monochromatic blush from e.l.f. and we're going to go over it with the Revolution Plumping Lip Gloss. And then I think we're about done. I really appreciate you all being on tonight. I really do. I like to meet you all, but I also like to kind of find out how you've been as well. So what we're going to do is warm that up a bit. This is what you get. And we're going to pop that on the lips. I've also got a dentist appointment the week after. So doctor's appointment tomorrow, dentist. I always, you know, everyone fears the dentist, I think. What we might do is just okay. So that's what you can see. You definitely get a really good look with that. What we're going to do, just to give it an extra kind of lift, is it's last year that happened. Okay. Is use the plumping lip gloss. Now you'll feel a tingle on your lips with this, but it does, obviously, it does kind of lift the lips. It's supposed to do that. What I'm going to do quickly is all my sponges are in the wash at the minute. I was just going to fix it up here a bit, but we should be okay. Okay. I remember when I had my dogs, the vet bills were just unbelievable. Honestly, even when they had to get their shots and things like that. Bye, Aries. We're just finished now, but thank you for joining, Aries. It was really nice to talk to you. So this is what it looks like, and just gonna dab it. Now there's a menthol smell, just so you know. And that's kind of what you get. Now, if I was to put that on more, it would tingle more, but I just wanted to, and that's kind of what you get. Definitely can feel the tingle now, but it does plump the lips up. Very busy, always coming and going. I wish I wasn't. I wish I was the calmest person, just grew my vegetables in a garden, was a stay-at-home, whatever. I really do, but I unfortunately am always coming and going, unfortunately. Okay, do I have my setting spray? I do. Yes, all my friends are like either stay-at-home moms, 2 or 3 work. 2 or 3 of them work, the rest of them are all stay-at-home moms, and I am super jealous. But hey, life is what you make it, as they say, and you have to make the best of what you have and believe in yourself. That's just what I feel. It's very shiny. Yes, I think that's because I added, because that's quite matte. It's quite a matte. It's not drying, but it's very matte. Just to give it a little bit of kind of a shine and life, I popped in that Revolution lip gloss. Now what we're going to do, because it is a bit of a dewy look today, I say today, tonight, Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray from e.l.f. is a dupe for Milk Dewy Setting Spray. Milk Dewy Setting Spray is about £28. The Power Grip is 11. So that's it. Okay, so let's do this. Shake to activate. It does say that if you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, there will be pictures afterwards, guys. Okie doke. All right, let's do this. Okay, and just let that settle. Okay, I've taken into account the lighting situation, guys. But to say I've had bad luck with lighting is an underestimate. Underestimate. My words won't come, guys. When I work on overnights, I get 3 or 4 hours sleep, even though I have the opportunity to get a full night's sleep. Because I'm looking after the guys, I just feel like I can't fully sleep. So sometimes I might get 2 hours and I still have to run. My brain still has to go for the rest of the day. So I apologize for that. But we are done, guys. This is my Winter Rosy Glow. I hope it kind of inspired you. Even if you don't like the eyeshadow color, you might kind of get Natasha Denona in maybe a different. Also, guys, e.l.f. do amazing quads. It doesn't have to be Natasha Denona. You know, e.l.f., Rimmel, they all do, really. This is just, I liked the colors. I'd never tried Natasha Denona. I didn't want to kind of, you know, go for, you know, she has really big palettes for like, I'm not going to pay £60 for an eyeshadow palette. I'm just not. But this, guys, was great because it has all the little, it has that little dark one just to give a bit of a, now you could certainly go darker with the smoky eye, but I just wanted to give that nice daytime look. Just joking, I didn't leave. Okay, well, we're just at the end now. I do want to say thank you to everybody. I'm back tomorrow, guys, at the later time of 8 o'clock. I hope UK time. I hope you guys can make that. I just have some doctor appointments. I've got some writing to do. There's a couple of things I have to do, but I am definitely on, guys, 8 o'clock UK time. It was really nice to speak to you all. Not healthy, is it? No, it's not. I know it's not. If I could be reborn again, reincarnation, I would be a stay-at-home mum, lots of vegetables, dogs, cats. That's the kind of life I would have. But yes, as I said before, definitely make the most of what you have. New resolutions for everybody this year. I wish you all positivity. All the sprinkles, positivity sprinkles are going out to you all. So definitely join me back here, guys, at 8 o'clock tomorrow, UK time. There will be a longer form content video on Rimmel. Rimmel have a lot of new complexion, I will say. Complexion. So I have a whole video on that. So it is existing Rimmel, and I do have a video on Rimmel, but this is kind of the newish kind of branded things they've come out with. So that video is going to be tomorrow. Where do you want it? What does that mean? So this is the finished look, guys. Let's go through, before I go, what we used. So the primer was W7 Prime Magic. Again, I did say at the beginning that's a dupe for Smashbox, and it has that kind of gel sticky consistency. So it does stick like it's a grip. Then we went in with the serum foundation from Revolution Skin Silk Serum. Anytime you hear serum, guys, just think about skincare. I'm not going to be too much longer, guys. I just wanted to go through, in case you haven't been here, what you so I don't mean to keep you guys if you haven't seen the products. So yes, Skin Silk Serum. Anytime you hear serum, guys, definitely it's skincare. I will say, guys, please use your SPF, sun protection factor, underneath. Then for the bronze, we did Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, and we popped that just in the areas just to give a bit of a bronze. Where do you want to be reincarnated? I'd love to go to the US or Australia, somewhere like that, somewhere where the weather is a bit better. And I've always wanted to. I've visited the US a few times. New York, San Francisco, Boston. I just like the US. The 90s US was very different when I was a kid to now. Obviously, it's different now. We all know. And Collections Mattifying Powder SPF 20 was just kind of what we set everything with. We went in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer just to kind of give us a bit of a lift. And then we went over that with the Revolution No Flashback Baking Powder under the eyes. For the blush, we did two things. We used the e.l.f. Monochromatic for the blush. Then we kind of set that with the Primark Sangria blush. That's what we did there. For the brows, we used the Revolution Brow Pencil in medium brown. And then we went in, the eyeshadow palette was obviously the Natasha Denona. And if I could have had more time, I would have popped on the Rimmel just to show you that it is a really, really good product, guys. It's just very boring, I think, on a live to watch somebody just continuously put mascara on. So I do, I am aware of that. And then we kind of used the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. So that was quite good. But guys, thank you so much for, joining me tonight. If you do like this kind of content, definitely take a look at my channel. Tomorrow, again, as I said before, 8 o'clock UK time, there will be pictures, obviously, after this in my post section. If you do like, to chat online and lives and to interact, definitely, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Sundays is 7 o'clock UK time, but Mondays and Wednesdays will be 8 o'clock UK time. I'm just going to catch up on your comments before I go. So Aries, thank you for chatting. Tassos, Kaya, I am your daddy. Thank you. I want to thank everybody. I don't want to miss anybody out. If I have missed anyone out, I'm sorry. Doodle 10, thank you. Shahishiv, thank you. And everyone I can see kind of halfway up there. So again, if I haven't mentioned your name, thank you just for joining tonight. I hope you do like the look. Maybe it inspires you, anything that's in your collection, just to try. You're back tomorrow, what time? 8 o'clock UK time. You actually talk and communicate. I love kind of chatting with people. Maybe it's the Irish in me, not like other makeup tutorials. Well, I hope you enjoyed. And Aries, Thank you, Aries 0607. That's my birth month as well, my star sign. Thank you, everybody, guys. I will, as the lights are telling me to go. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. There will be a post section picture shortly, and I'll see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time.